Good. Good to go. Jumping right in, 1 minute into action here. Marshfield and Pembroke in the Patriot Cup. Patriot Cup tourney, inaugural in a time of COVID. Pembroke in their white uniforms with blue numbers. Marshfield in black with white numbers. We've had one opportunity already from Pembroke in tight. Ethan Sullivan put a ball just above the crossbar. We'll get you lineups as we go along, substitutions. David Snow with you up here with Dylan. And we working over the public address announce here. Jack Young to inbound for Marshfield over to Cooley. Cooley back to Garneau. Garneau sends it up, and we've got a battle for it there. Pina comes away with it for Marshfield. Nolan Pina with a long pass just out of the reach of Jack Young. So 2 minutes in, we've got no score here between Pembroke and Marshfield, coming to you from Anderson Field on the campus of Marshfield High. Ball to midfield, Cooley battling there. Pembroke comes away with it. Dabrowski, ball races ahead to him. It's going to roll into Jack Price. Picks it up, takes a look. Sends the ball out wide, all the way wide to Jack Mitchelson. Mitchelson sends it back to Garneau. Garneau to midfield, body down by Pina. It comes over to Crowley from Pembroke. Ball goes out. Going to be sent back into play now by Jack Mitchelson. Jack Mitchelson, senior. Over to Garneau. Garneau sends it up to Toomey. Luke Toomey. Up to Logan Burns. Ball to midfield now. Sent in by Sullivan. All the way down where Will Garneau takes it and sends it out of bounds. Just off the boot of Toomey. We will have a Pembroke kick-in. Now 3 minutes in with no score. Pembroke with the ball. Sullivan winding, drawing some attention. Ball sent out of bounds. It's going to be a Pembroke kick-in deep in Marshfield territory. So Marshfield, the number 1 seed, coming out of the Keenan division, and Pembroke number 2, coming out of the Fisher division. So this is a matchup of two teams who've had a lot of success this year. Pembroke, definitely a high-scoring team. Marshfield's done everything they can to gain their 8 wins. Harry Cooley now just running over Crowley. Ball comes down. It's Vega. Vega with the ball over to Saya. Saya, the goal scorer machine, with a quick block there. Saving the day was Jack Young. That's the man to watch out for. One of the captains for Pembroke, Luke Saya. He's got 17 goals on the season. Had 18 last season in a much longer campaign, so Saya's having a hell of a year. Marshfield looks to regroup here. Sullivan takes away for Pembroke, gets the ball into the box, blocked away nicely there by Ryan Tracy. Sullivan back in with Pembroke, and Jack Young sends it out to midfield. Pembroke applying some pressure. Goncalves sends it over to Crowley. Crowley with a head up. Over to Sullivan. Back on the foot of Sullivan, looking to send Saya free. We're going to have an indirect kick here for Pembroke. Looks like it'll be Christie standing over the ball for Pembroke. John Christie is a senior midfielder. Referee backing him up just a little bit, waiting for the whistle. He's going to put it on the foot of Luke Saya, or take it himself. I'll have to touch somebody first. A little bluff there by Sayer and a quick tap. Kick to the right of Jack Price. It'll be a goal kick for Marshfield, so a little bit of danger averted there. Jack Price, senior goalkeeper. We've got a battle of two really strong senior goalkeepers today. Price for Marshfield and Perotto for Pembroke. Garneau sending it over to Mitchelson. Mitchelson with a head up. Sends it to midfield, looking for Pina. Doesn't connect there. Ball's out, up for grabs. Grabbed there by Christie and taken away by Pina. Pina with Loria with him. Pina's got the ball with a head of steam. Two defenders try and meet him. Pina lofts one in. Deflected by the Pembroke defender. It'll be a corner for Marshfield, the first corner of the day. 6 minutes into this first quarter. Patriot Cup action between Marshfield and Pembroke High. Bilodeau to Pina. Pina sends one into the box. Loria tries to send himself in there. Pembroke able to relieve some pressure there. Ball back to Ryan Tracy. Jack Young bringing the ball across midfield. Sends it direct. Parada's going to handle it. Take a look upfield. Wes Parado had the opportunity to speak to the coach of Pembroke High, Adam Scott. He was generous with his time, gave me some good background on this club. Very proud of this team. Very senior, heavy team. A lot of experience. Scored a lot of goals over on the Fisher Division side of the Patriot League. And this is definitely a tough matchup for both teams. A lot of respect back and forth from both programs. So this is measuring up just as we would have expected to. Jack Price now rolling the ball over for Jack Young. Young, plenty of room, being pursued by Saya. Sends the ball to midfield. It's going to be picked off there by Crowley. Crowley gets it over to Sullivan. Sullivan has the ball blocked by Garneau and sent out to midfield. Bilodeau stands under it. The ball taken away by Bartolotti. Comes all the way back to Parlato. It's going to be a Marshfield kick in here. Just outside of 8 minutes into the first quarter of play, we have no score between Marshfield and Pembroke. Jack Young to Pina and back to Young. Young sends it over. Looking for Toomey. Toomey gets defended there. Ball goes out to midfield. Garneau bodies it down. Decides to play it himself. Taken away there by the Pembroke defense. Cooley takes the ball from Marshfield. A little bit of a heavy touch. Goncalves was able to play that ball off of Bilodeau. It'll be a kick in for Pembroke. Coach Scott from Pembroke was very complimentary of Charlie Goncalves, said that he's made a vast improvement this year and has had a great year for the Titans. So we play on. Sullivan with the ball. Takes a trip at the foot of Cooley. Referee encouraging some calm there. Cooley got a good piece of Sullivan there. Sullivan shaking it off. 9 minutes into the first quarter of play, no score. Plenty of Pembroke parents have shown up on the opposite side of the field. Got a big Marshfield parent contingent, and then a bunch of students outside looking in. Just parents allowed into the stadium. Ball into the box. Quick deflection. Ends up being a little bit more challenging for Jack Price than it looked initially. Dobrowski for Pembroke able to flick a ball that Jack Price just got his hands on. Garneau from Marshfield being pursued by Dobrowski. Be a kick in for Marshfield deep in their own territory. Jack Young standing over the ball, taps it to Garneau, who sends it up to midfield. Ball's bodied down there by Goncalves. Pina takes away from Marshfield, gets it up to Bilodeau. Bilodeau with a head of steam, ball goes out of bounds. Pembroke ball. We're halfway now through the first quarter, with no score between Marshfield and Pembroke.
Right up to the 45. There you go. 45, yeah, right there. There you go.
Bartolotti stands over it. Sends it over to Crowley. Crowley plays it back to Steele. Steele over to Nicolo. Ball up to midfield now. Sent down into the box by Steele again. One of the captains from Pembroke. Harry Cooley sends it away. In with the head of steam comes Pembroke again. It's Sullivan with the ball at his feet. Sullivan sends it wide over for Nicolau. Nicolau sends it up and over the Marshfield goal. It'd be a goal kick for Jack Price. Looks like we're going to have our first substitution of the game. It'll be Kobe Loria. Talking to Coach Turner right now, getting some instructions. Loria's had some big goals for the Marshfield Rams this season. He's a senior defender, plays all over. Pembroke with the ball now. Nicolau plays it wide. He's got Toomey with him. Nicolau taking Toomey. Toomey gets around him, sends a ball into the box. Will Garneau sends it off with a right foot. Holbert tries to play it. He's being pursued there by Vega. Already a pretty physical couple of minutes of play here. The referees, as the season has worn on, have definitely allowed a little more contact, allowing the boys to play. And I would think as we get deeper into this season, that will continue to be the mode of play. So right now we've got Nicolau, sends it over. It's Christie that sent it in. Now Pina tries to flick it away to midfield. Gets it to Logan Burns. Logan Burns finds Bilodeau. Bilodeau has Toomey with him. Bilodeau, good feet there, stops, sends it over to Toomey. Just a little out of his reach. Ball's going to run all the way out of bounds. It'll be a kick in for Adam Nicolau. Coach Turner yelling instructions down below. There's Cooley. Ball midfield, pinballing around. Holbert with the right foot over to Pina. Pina off the shoulder. Toomey. We got Burns, Logan Burns. Just couldn't connect with Pina there. Now we've got a counter coming from Bartolotti. Bartolotti sending down. It's bodied by Garneau from Marshfield. Ball being pursued there by Gleason. Foul called on Gleason. That's Andrew Gleason. He's a sophomore. Ball to Harry Cooley. Cooley sends it down. Chase is on. We've got Logan Burns pursuing. Bilodeau comes away with a turnover. Matt Bilodeau turns, gets it back over to Logan Burns. Logan Burns sends it with a big right foot towards the box. Lands right at the chest of Perotto, who sends it in play up to Crowley. Lucas Crowley sends it to midfield. Finds Vega there. Bryce Vega with a right foot. Ball dangerously slips through there. We got Jack Young pursuing it. Nobody really on him. Takes a look up. Sends it up to Bilodeau. Bilodeau with a heavy first touch. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Pembroke kick in. Just outside of 6 minutes remain in this first quarter. Scoreless between Pembroke and Marshfield, coming to you from Marshfield High. Crowley as the ball sends it over to Vega. Vega with a big right foot sends it in. Jack Price picks it up off the ground. Secures it. He had Dobrowski standing right at the doorstep there. Price sends it all the way over to Jack Mitchelson. Mitchelson has it taken away there by Vega. Vega with the right foot on Price. Price stops it, grabs it, secures it. Sends it over to Cooley. Cooley sends it up to midfield, all the way down. It's pursued there by Christie. He's got Logan Burns on him. Those two battle. Every inch of the field being pursued by both clubs here. Luke Sayer runs into Nolan Pina. Foul called against Pina. On Sayer. Two complimentary players there. Great offensive talents. Right into each other. The 5-minute mark. 5 minutes remain, just under. 4:45 remain in this first quarter. Pembroke bringing the ball down. Now we got Holbert from Marshfield. Leaves it for Cooley. Cooley with a heavy first touch, taking a look up. Decides to play it. Sends it into the middle where he's going to find Logan Burns. Logan Burns, some contact there with Steele. Steele, one of the captains from Pembroke. Ball comes all the way down. Ryan Tracy lets it go all the way down to Jack Price. Plays it. Over to Mitchelson. Mitchelson at midfield, a bit ahead of steam. Sends it with the left foot. It gets blocked. Pursues. Good battle there with Nicola. Marshfield kick in. Just under 4 minutes remain in the first quarter. Into the match comes Colby Lauria. He's coming in for Jack Young. Lauria's going to move up. Matt Bilodeau's going to move back. Tracy plays it up. A little battle for the ball there. Ball comes away. It's Vega. Vega. Now Goncalves. Goncalves at midfield. Nice defensive play there from Luke Toomey. Adam Nicola brought the ball down on the right. Toomey stayed with him. Nicola smartly played it off of Toomey. We'll have a kick in for Pembroke. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter of a scoreless match between Pembroke and Marshfield in the Patriot League Cup. Sent into the box. Lauria bodies it away with his shoulder. Ball's loose, dangerous. Pina battling for it. Ball loose again. Pina sends it to midfield. Good battles all the way around there. Now we've got Logan Burns. Logan Burns looking to connect with Lauria. Lauria's he's got a chance here. Oh, ball still loose. Crosses the goal line. Some little bit of bumping going on there between the goalie and Lauria. There was quite a collision we had. Perlotta came out to play. Kind of a 50-50 ball there, just on the edge of the box. Lauria was not too shy in approaching. A little bit of contact there. Just under 2 minutes remain. Go to the referee's watches now. Pembroke looking to make something happen late in the first quarter. It's Vega. Vega being pursued there by Mitchelson. Vega sending wide all the way to the corner. Mitchelson stays with him. Sends it over. We've got a battle there along, just over in the corner. Crowley now, along with Vega. Ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Pembroke late in this first quarter. So Vega doing some yeoman's work there in that corner with Crowley. They win that corner for the Titans. It's going to be Bartolotti. Will be standing over there with Vega. Ryan Bartolotti, a junior. Ball goes across. Price backs it with his right hand. Bodies down.
Yeah, Jack.
Gonna have a goal kick from Marshfield. Very deep in the first quarter here, so wouldn't expect the quarter to last much longer. Jack Price ready, stands over, sends it up to midfield. It's blocked there. Harry Cooley comes away with it though. Cooley with a nice move to midfield. Ball straight ahead. Looks for Lauria, finds him. Ball played away there by Bartolotti, who sends it to midfield. He finds Dobrowski. Now Ryan Tracy from Marshfield with a head of steam in the waning seconds here of this first quarter, and there it is. After 1 quarter of play, a pretty lively first quarter. We've had no score, a couple of good opportunities. This is a good matchup thus far. So coming into this match, Pembroke comes in with a record of 8 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Marshfield comes with a record of 8 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws. Pretty evenly matched. The big difference that I see is the goals for. Pembroke really seemed to feast over in the Fisher division of the Patriot League. They had 46 goals in their 10 games. Marshfield, by contrast, had 18. So both teams have definitely earned their 8 wins. This is a really important matchup. Now both teams will play on beyond today. The difference being that the winner will move straight into the semifinals of this Patriot League Cup. And the loser of this contest will go into a loser's bracket and continue to play. But the road back will be steep, to say the least. So the winner goes directly to the semifinals. Coach Turner gathering his troops, just as Coach Scott is on the opposite side of the field. I think they've seen enough of each other now where they sort of know what they need to do. Pretty physical, physical play in that first quarter. After a really rainy day here in Marshfield, we've been fortunate to keep the rain away since the start of play, and we're thankful for that. Up here in the on top of the press box, the wind is not too bad compared to some of the late afternoons we've had here the last couple of weeks. Relatively mild, so the conditions are good for both teams. Pitch handles the water without a lot of problems. So we'll see what happens here in the second quarter. We can get a lineup out there for you for Pembroke. See Crowley coming back out onto the field. Bryce Vega, Nicola, Dobrowski, Sullivan, Bartolotti, goaltender Peroto, we'll set the Marshfield lineup as we go here as well. Luke Saya way across field, lined up against Loria from Marshfield. Two pretty talented offensive players there. I don't think there's any question they're going to have to keep an eye on Saya. He's been the big goal scorer all year for Pembroke. One of the 4 captains, along with Steele, Crowley, and Christie for Pembroke. For Marshfield right now, Liam Evans is in the game. Logan Burns stays in the game with Loria, Pina, Cooley, Holbert. See Ryan Tracy, Garneau, Bilodeau, and Jack Mitchelson, and Price remains the goalkeeper as he has all season. Ball's in play for the second quarter, scoreless. Cooley with the ball at midfield, looking to find Evans. Ball pinballs around, comes back to Steele. Steele plays it to Nicola. Pina with a head of steam to challenge. It's got to be called for the foul there. Officials cautioning Nolan Pina there. Relax a little bit. Steele, the ball at his feet. Pembroke takes a look up. Looks to connect there with Sullivan. Sullivan back to Steele. Look at midfield. All the midfield there. Played by Goncalves. Goncalves slides through Cooley. Ball comes to Harry Cooley. Reverses. Takes a look. Gonna send it all the way around. Ball gets bodied down there by Bartolotti. Sends it to midfield. Played by Crowley. Crowley looking to send Vega away. Vega pursued there by Ryan Tracy. Slips on the turf and Tracy comes away with it. Tracy gets around one. Sends the ball to midfield. Nice play there by Ryan Tracy. Relieving some pressure. Getting the ball back across field where Pembroke controls. Steele over to Nicola. Nicola looking to connect with Vega. Vega's got the ball, sends it across. Jack Price has to play it quickly as Sayo is on the doorstep. Price sends it over to Garneau. Garneau up to Bilodeau. Bilodeau Works his way through to Holbert. Holbert over to Cooley. Some good passing there. Cooley looking to send away Liam Evans. Evans with the ball just outside of the box. Finds Pina. Pina just overruns it. And here comes Pembroke. Sullivan. Sullivan gets a bump there from Pina. You gotta wonder how many times the official wants to talk to Nolan Pina. He's given him a couple of verbal warnings. Pina pleads his case. He's 2.5 minutes into the second quarter here of a scoreless draw between Pembroke and white and Marshfield and black. Sam Steele, the senior captain from Pembroke, stands over the ball. Looking to play it. Gets it over to Nicola. Nicola controls, brings it deeper into Marshfield territory. Bodied down there by Ryan Tracy. Ryan Tracy sends it up. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a kick in for the Titans of Pembroke. Nicola, Adam Nicola plays it in. Ball's played in by Steele now. Holbert comes away with it, sends it all the way back down to the Pembroke goaltender, Wes Peroto. Peroto plays it over to Steele. Steele pursued by Pina, steps away. Sends it all the way wide to Saya. Saya, the head up. He's got men heading down with him. Loria takes him down. Garneau. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick from Marshfield. Into the game for Marshfield comes Brian Baressa. He's a junior defender. Coming off is Liam Evans. Nope, check that. Looks like it's Matt Bilodeau's coming out. Nick Price standing over a goal kick now. Plays it over to Ryan Tracy. Ryan Tracy takes a look up. Trying to find Cooley. Cooley gets tripped up there. His feet tangled with Crowley.
Direct, your boys, direct.
Be a direct kick for Marshfield. Going to be taken by Cooley. Stands over it. Harry Cooley, the junior. Big right foot sends it high into the air just at the top of the box. Chested down there by Bartolotti. Ends up on the foot of Nicola. Nicola over to Gleason. Gleason sends it all the way across to Bartolotti. It's taken away there by Loria. Ball still loose in the box. Loria and Burns briefly had an opportunity there. Ball's picked up by Peroto. Sends it over to Bartolotti. Ball deep now to Steele. Steele plays it up to Crowley. Crowley looking to connect with Nicola. Pursued there by Liam Evans. Call goes to Pembroke. Going to be played in. And Nicola. Nicola looking to connect there. Get a ball there on the foot of Sullivan. Sullivan just misses connecting with Saya. And Laurie is going to take it up for Marshfield. Sends it down. Can't connect with Burns. Goes out of bounds. We'll have a kick in for Pembroke. Coming up on the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Ball played in by Bartolotti. Gets it over to Christie. Christie, one of the captains as well at Pembroke. Over to Steele. Steele to Nicola. Nicola skips over the ball. Played there by Evans. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be a kick in for Marshfield. Good defending there from Liam Evans. Jack Mitchelson for Marshfield plays it to Cooley. Cooley with the right foot sends it down. Looking to connect with Logan Burns. Played up into the air by Steele. Ball's out of bounds. Halfway down the line here in the Pembroke defensive zone. It's going to be played in by Marshfield. Jack Mitchelson standing over the ball with Cooley. Going to roll it to Cooley, who's going to send it in. Now he steps around, has a toe picked very nicely there. by Gleason. Still Marshfield ball. Cooley's going to play it in. He's going to play it to Mitchelson. Mitchelson with a quick flip of the left foot there. Ball's loose. Holbert bodying, has the ball sent away. Goncalves on the run here. Goncalves all the way down. Finds Dobrowski. Jack Price way out of his goal. Gets a hand on it. There'll be a corner for Pembroke, but some real strong pursuit there by Jack Dobrowski. A battle of the Jacks, Dobrowski and Price. It'll be a corner. Looks like it'll be Saya and Bartolotti in the corner. It's Saya who plays it up. Got a quick foul there. Gloria just ran right at Goncalves. Got a caution now for Colby Loria. Official talking to him. Real physical play, as we've been talking about. Going to be a challenge for the officials. Referee pacing off the distance he wants the Marshfield defenders at. There's no walls allowed in this COVID environment, so no defensive walls. Christie stands over the ball. John Christie, a senior, one of the captains. Christie going direct now with the right foot. Ball into the box, it's blocked away. That was Baressa and Cooley. Ball skips into Jack Price, looking to calm things down. Sends it over to Garneau. Garneau sends it up to midfield. It comes back in. Really nicely played there. Dobrowski, good individual effort. Ball almost played back in. Good effort there by Gleason. Results in a goal kick nonetheless. Here's Baressa. Tracy over to Mitchelson. Mitchelson sends it to Cooley at midfield. Cooley with a big right foot looking to connect with Logan Burns. Burns gets a foot on it, rolls all the way back to the goaltender Parado. Parado sends it over to Christie. Christie looking to connect there with Goncalves. Goncalves plays it all the way back to Christie. Christie to midfield. Played there by Saya. Saya sends it around to Sullivan. Sullivan to Crowley. Crowley looking to connect now with Nicolau. Nicolau with a head of steam just out of his reach. Marshfield's going to kick this ball in. It'll be Jack Mitchelson right at the halfway point of this second quarter. And a scoreless tie between Marshfield and Pembroke. Looking for a call from the official here. It's going to be Marshfield kick in. A little bit of a push called on Andrew Gleason there. So it's Mitchelson.
Do it the other way. Do it the other way. No, Brian. Boys, here we go. No.
Tracy has the ball taken away by Dobrowski. Marshall will try to play it in again. Be Ryan Tracy, the sophomore.
13. White line. One more line. That's it. There you go.
Coach Turner yelling out some instructions to play with a little more confidence. Put those balls in play with a little more confidence. Take some chances. Ball goes all the way out to Loria. Has it kicked away there by Bartolotti. Bartolotti keeps it in play. Pursued by Loria. Loria blocks it. Ball squirts over to Crowley. Crowley with a big right foot looking to connect. It's going to roll all the way down to Jack Price. Price connects quickly now to Mitchelson. Mitchelson looking to make a counter here. Sends it up the sideline. It's played there by Logan Burns. Burns over to Evans. Evans back to Mitchelson. Mitchelson to Cooley. Cooley takes the ball at midfield. Sends it way wide, but it's blocked there very nicely. Get a little push in the back there. Dobrowski and Garneau were battling for it. A little push in the back gets called. Ryan Tracy plays the ball now up to Evans. Evans looks up. defended very nicely there. Nicola comes away with it. He sends the ball wide to Gleason. Gleason with a head up, crosses the ball in nicely for Saya. Goes all the way through the box. Jack Price picks it up off a bounce, sends it up to Cooley. Cooley always ready for the ball. Sends the ball away to midfield. Again, looking to connect with Logan Burns, who has it from about 30 yards out. Tries to get it over to Holbert. Defended, just booted away by Gleason. And leaving a little bit of pressure off of his goaltender. It's 7.5 minutes left in this second quarter of a scoreless draw between Marshfield and Pembroke in the Patriot League Cup. Dean is going to stand there with Logan Burns. Two seniors know each other's games very well. Tina rolls it over to Burns, gets it into the box. Just couldn't bring it down. Jack Mitchelson still, the ball's alive. Holbert battling for the ball. Pretty high boot there. That's called. A high boot from Ethan Sullivan, trying to play the ball out. So Cooley and Burns standing over the ball here. Officials paced off the distance they want the Pembroke defenders to be at. Holbert standing there as well. He's going to look to roll it to Cooley. Looking for a clarification on direct or indirect. Ball's head to Cooley. Cooley with a big right foot. It's blocked really nicely there by Bartolotti. Bartolotti turned to the side and played it off with his hip. Rolled all the way out of bounds, but a big blast from Harry Cooley there. So a little bit better for Marshfield now. Loria comes out of the game as and into the game comes. I'll let you know in a minute. Mitchelson into to Toomey. Alex Hayes battles for it. Holbert playing it. Brian Baressa moving quickly. Kicks the ball out of bounds. Pembroke looking to play the ball in quickly. Good battle over there, Goncalves. Alex Hayes comes away with it. Still battling for it at midfield. Sullivan sends it back. Pina with a quick block there. Alex Hayes rolls it up for Pina. He's got two defenders there. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Marshfield kick in. 5 minutes left in this second quarter. We're scoreless at Anderson Field and Marshfield High. Hayes over to Cooley. Well, officials weren't quite ready yet. They're going to restart that. Barking out some instructions. It'll be Alex Hayes. Sends it over to Cooley. Cooley into the box. Kicked away very casually there by Christie. Mitchelson with a man on. It's Vega. The foul goes to Vega. Jack Mitchelson stands over. It's going to be a direct kick for Harry Cooley, who's going to take it. It's about 40 yards out to the goal line. Never shy, he's going to send it right in with a big right foot. Direct and over, and hits the uprights of the football goal post. Cooley definitely has the leg for it. It's going to be a goal kick for Wes Parado, goalkeeper from Pembroke. Parado looking around, sends it over to his right. Picked up by Steele. Sam Steele sends it to midfield. Looking to connect with Gleason. Goes all the way down to Bryce Vega. Vega with the ball played nicely by Tracy. It goes off of him and out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Pembroke. Marshfield missing the services of Owen Madden today, one of their captains, and strong general back there in the defensive zone. You miss his presence out there as a general. Ball's going to be played into the box, comes loose. Cooley sends it away, trying to relieve the pressure. Burns with a nice little boot there to keep it in play. Hayes. Sullivan from Pembroke sends the ball back. Pina can't take it away from Steele. Steele plays it over. Gets it to Goncalves. Goncalves reverses the ball nicely, and he connects with Nicola. Nicola just outside of the box with a cross. Quick save by Jack Price. Oh, Sayo was right there. A nice, really nice effort from Pembroke, and just as equal to the task was the senior goalkeeper from Marshfield, flashing a right hand to push the ball just outside of the reach of Luke Sayo. Ball in all the way to Price. Price picks it up confidently with two hands. 2 minutes now left in the first half. Holbert with a head of steam. Holbert all the way down now, just outside of the box. Quick step over the ball and a right foot directly on. Nice bid there. Cody Holbert, sophomore forward, a lot of confidence. You've seen him gain it as the season is worn on. Made a nice individual effort there and an equally nice stop from West Parado. Ball was right at him. Good strong effort. Ball comes down now. Tracy being pursued by Vega. Vega climbing his back. Ball goes out of bounds. See what the call is there. We've got Bilodeau coming in. Bilodeau's going to come in for Logan Burns. So Logan Burns going to get some extra time before the half. Catches breath. Ryan Tracy playing it up to midfield. Connects there with Toomey. Back to Holbert. Holbert with a big foot down. Send it down out of the reach of Pina. It'll be a Pembroke kick in their own zone. Nicola standing over the ball, waiting for the official. We're inside of 2 minutes, probably about a minute left. Nicola looking up, comes to midfield, tries to connect, has a ball, ooh, squirts loose to Vega. Vega with an opportunity, gets it to Saya. Nice play by Brian Baressa to take it off of the foot of the big goal scorer from the Titans, Saya. It's going to be a corner for Pembroke late in this first half. Gleason stands over the ball in the corner. Ball's played in, it's crossed into the box. Jack Price leaps just a little bit higher. Went up against Vega and came down with the ball. He sends it out now to Bilodeau. The waning seconds of the first half. Bilodeau across midfield. Takes a look over to Pina, and that's going to do it in the first half. So a very competitive 0-0 tie at the half between Marshfield and Pembroke in this Patriot League Cup. We'll send it back to the studio. Hope you'll join us back here in about 10 minutes. 0-0 Marshfield and Pembroke. All right, we're back for second half action here from Anderson Field on the campus of Marshfield High School. Patriot League Cup tourney action between Marshfield and Pembroke. Scoreless in the first half, but plenty of action. It'll be Bilodeau, Pina, Toomey, and Hayes up front from Marshfield. Be Saya, Vega, Sullivan, and Dabrowski for Pembroke. Cooley with the ball to start the second half. Looking to set Alex Hayes free. Ball battled for there. Holbert with the shoulder. Comes crashing in. Call's going to go against Holbert there. And took the worst of that. Got the call against him and took the worst of that clash. Got a gimpy ankle there. So we're just underway in the second half of a scoreless draw between Marshfield and Pembroke. Winner moves directly into the semi-final of this tournament. The loser goes into the loser's bracket. Ball's kicked in there. Into the box, it's loose. Kicked away by Will Garneau. It will be a Pembroke kick in deep in Marshfield territory. It's going to be taken by Goncalves. Goncalves with Saya. Luke Saya with the ball with a big right foot towards the top of the box. Be a little battle there. Moving back to midfield, all the way back now to Steele. Steele gets over to Nicolas. Nicolas has it taken away from him. Battling for it was Luke Toomey. Call goes against Luke Toomey.
Consistency, please, ref.
Coach Turner questioning that call. So a minute and a half in here in the third quarter. Floodlights on here at Anderson Fields. Darkness comes early this time of year. Bartolotti with the ball. Sends it over to Goncalves. Goncalves pursued by Alex Hayes. Goncalves through a couple of Marshfield defenders. Gets it forward to Christie. Christie has it taken off of him by Toomey. Pina now battling for the ball with Crowley. All along the way there, a little skip and a trip at the end. It's going to be Pembroke ball. Pursued there nicely by Lucas Crowley, one of the captains. Ball plays back to Crowley. Crowley looking to send away Vega. Vega with the ball into the blocks, blocked by Garneau. Holbert with a huge right foot just sends it deep down into Pembroke territory. And around we go. Steele with the ball. Plays it out of bounds. It'll be a Marshfield kick in. Got a substitute. It's going to be Logan Burns coming in for Cody Holbert. Holbert looking no worse for wear from that little nick that he picked up early in the half. Still a little tender maybe, but nevertheless Logan Burns into the game. Ball goes deep. It's bodied down there, but it's loose. Logan Burns with a big right foot has it blocked by Goncalves. Remember that. Logan Burns has scored a couple of goals this year from outside of the box. Cooley now. Pursued by Sullivan, steps around him. Burns back to Cooley. Little give and go. Cooley gets into a little wrestling match there with Bartolotti. The call's going to go to Bartolotti. I think the judgment there is that Cooley initiated the contact. So we're 3.5 minutes now into the third quarter of a scoreless draw. The officials trying to cool things down a little bit. Balled in from Bartolotti. Got Nicolas, the opposite side of the field. Nicolas being played there by Toomey. Ball's going to stay with Pembroke. Nicolas moves the ball into Sullivan. Sullivan gets it towards the box. Ryan Tracy sends it out of bounds with the left foot. Pembroke will kick the ball in deep in Marshfield territory. Looks to be Vega over there with Nicolas. Nicolas to Vega. Vega with the right foot into the box. Garneau plays it off of his shin and out of trouble for the moment. It's Crowley. Crowley has it taken away there by Luke Toomey. Luke Toomey sending the ball up to midfield. Can't connect with Bilodeau, but the pressure causes the ball to go out of bounds. It'll be Marshfield with a kick in at midfield. Jack Mitchelson to play the ball in for the Rams. Plays it back to Baressa. Ryan Tracy. Tough to see those numbers from over here. So it's Ryan Tracy's going to play the ball in. The ball played into Mitchelson, who sends it down deep. It's going to bounce and roll all the way down. Trouble almost there as Bilodeau is Johnny on the spot. Frustration for the Pembroke goaltender. Some pressure that was unwanted and unneeded. Now the ball floats to Sayer. Sayer with the head up. Stops. Reverses the ball. Sayer plays it all the way over on his right to Nicola. Nicola now with some speed. Sends it across with the right foot. Ball skips all the way now to Jack Price. Price picks it up off the ground. He's going to roll it all the way over to Baressa. Baressa just pokes the ball through the defender. Alex Hayes with a nice little step move there. There's two, and then toes it to Pina. Has the ball picked away there by Bartolotti. Goncalves. Ball now at midfield to Logan Burns. Logan Burns is trying to get it back to Hayes. Pina now pursued. Crafty Nolan Pina, senior co-captain. Baressa. The right foot gets it to Pina. Heavy touch. Gets it, able to tow it around. Pina with the ball into the box looking for Bilodeau. It's loose. Toomey trying to settle it and get a shot off. He sends it. Gets blocked. Cooley now sends it in with the left foot, and it floats in very softly to Bartolotti. It's going to calm things down. A little bit of pressure there from Marshfield. Coming up on the 7 minute mark of this third quarter. Scoreless draw. Winner goes on to the semifinals. Got an offside call there against Pembroke. It'll be Marshfield ball. Looks like we're going to have a substitution shortly. Laurie is going to come back into the game for Marshfield. Tracy with the ball from Marshfield sends it to midfield. Body down by Bilodeau kind of heavily. Loria sends it across midfield with a heavy foot. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Pembroke ball just down beneath the press box here. It's going to be played in by Goncalves. Gets it over to Sullivan. Back to Goncalves, who couldn't keep it in. Marshfield ball. It's going to be Alex Hayes to play it in. Oh, Hayes comes out of the game actually, and Loria steps in for him. It's Baressa. Baressa to Pina. Pina being pursued there. Here's Loria with the ball. Loria has it defended out by Pembroke. Be a kick in for Loria. Loria leaves it for Baressa. Baressa's going to send it to Harry Cooley here, right down beneath us. Cooley with a big right foot towards the top of the box. Toomey tries to bring it down. Oh, a high boot there. Just made contact with Jack Mitchelson. You hear the uproar from the crowd. So the high boot's going to draw a direct kick for Marshfield. Just outside of the box, about 3 yards outside of the box. Cooley standing there with Pina and Logan Burns. Going to decide what they're going to do here. It's a good opportunity in the second half. Pina stands over it. So it's Pina, Burns, and Cooley. Looks like it's going to be Cooley that's going to take it, but we'll wait and see. Tense moments here in the third quarter. Playoff action. Patriot League Cup, Marshfield and Pembroke. Waiting for the ref to set. Cooley with a big right foot. It's blocked by the wall from Pembroke. Pina sends it through the uprights, causing the Pembroke side of the field to erupt. A big crowd here. And for a crowd that's restricted to parents, we've got an awful lot of parents here. And people outside of the field looking in from the gates, providing a good atmosphere. We're halfway through the third quarter. Nothing between the Rams and the Titans. Ball sent up to midfield by Perotto. Sullivan has it taken away there by Burns. Burns, big right foot, has it blocked by Sullivan. Ball's loose. Loria at the top of the box. Loria tries to cross. It's taken away there by Crowley. Sends it out of bounds there at midfield. Brian Baressa settles the ball for Marshfield. He's going to send it to Cooley. Cooley with the big right foot towards the top of the box. Comes down, could be trouble. Battle on there. Toomey's able to tow it, but it's not with a lot on it. Rolls to Parada, who controls. Every play seems to take on an added degree of importance here. Crowley with the ball, sending it up, trying to send Sayer away. Sayer pursuing, quick feet. Now he's just outside the box. Dangerous player, Baressa with him. And Sayer just plays it off of his foot. So Baressa for a minute looked like he might have been beat, caught up, got his body in between Sayer and the goaltender. It'll be a goal kick for Jack Price. Price sends it over to Ryan Tracy. Tracy with a head up. He looks, sends it over to Toomey, to Mitchelson. Got a substitution. Holbert's coming back into the game for Bilodeau. Nice applause for Matt Bilodeau. Always hustling out there. Tracy gets to Mitchelson. Mitchelson sends it down. Holbert immediately brings the ball down, back, battling along. Parado goes over, picks it up. Holbert standing there. Just inside of 8 minutes left here in this third quarter. Scoreless draw. Nice play there from Nicola. Pina finally takes it away from him, and then Sullivan comes and takes it away from Pina. Gleason along the side has it played off of him by Jack Mitchelson. The Marshfield kick in. Tracy plays it back to Mitchelson. Mitchelson, the quick move, sends it over to Will Garneau. Garneau sends it with the right foot. Looking to connect with Baressa. Baressa with a head of steam. It's going to run out of bounds and we'll have a kick in for Pembroke in their own territory. Going to be taken by Goncalves. Goncalves sends it across over to Steele. Sam Steele with the right foot. He's got it to Nicola. Nicola at midfield being pursued by Toomey. Ball to Gleason. Gleason sends it into the box. Garneau blocks out. Jack Price sends it away. Look out there. Quick turnover. You got lucky. Sent it to midfield. Almost had it picked off. Pina now battling at midfield. Looking to get it to Loria. Loria deep down in Pembroke territory. Brings the ball down. Defended there. Ball's up in the air in the box. Dangerous. Cooley now. A little collision there between Cooley and Sayer. The call goes to Marshfield. Coach calls for a left foot here. And that's going to mean Jack Mitchelson's going to stand over the ball. Nolan Pina goes to retrieve it. Referees mark the spot. There's jockey for position inside the box. Parada setting his defenders. Got Sayer and Dombrowski. Ball's in from Mitchelson. Nice, just over the net. Left foot, bend it in nicely. Just a little bit too high. 5.5 minutes remain here in the third quarter. It's going to be a goal kick for West Parada. Parada takes a look up. Sends it. There's a body down there by Christie. Ball gets sent down towards the box, trying to connect with Vega. Vega sends it back. Big ball. Oh. Christie was able to send the ball in, skid it off of Marshfield defender. Gonna have a corner for Pembroke. Looks Looks like it's going to be Gleason, along with Bartolotti. Gleason and Bartolotti discuss it. It's Bartolotti with the right foot, sends a cross in to the box. Brought down there by Christie. Ball gets sent away by Marshfield. Picked up at midfield by Steele. Steele stops. Holbert stays with him. Picks it away. Now it's sent down by Ryan Tracy. It ends up all the way back down on the foot of the Pembroke goaltender, Perlotto. Ball comes down. Baressa from Marshfield. This is tense moments. It's going to be a Marshfield kick in here. Baressa over to Garneau. Garneau sends it to midfield with a skip. Gets around Laurier there. Ball ends up. Christie looking to send it Nicolau wide. Nicolau sends it into the box. Jack Price comes out with two hands. Picks that one off. Got to settle things down. Rolls the ball over to Garneau. Garneau settles, sends it to midfield. Ball's going to be brought down by Laurier. Laurier sends it away to Holbert. Holbert going up against Steele. Steele. Holbert sends it into the box. Cody Holbert. Nice little centering pass there. Goalkeeper picks it off. Sent it to Goncalves. Goncalves being pursued by Cooley. Goncalves makes it all the way down. Gets it to Gleason. Gleason turns towards midfield. Pina just runs through and takes the ball away and is able to get it. Oh, gets taken away at midfield there by Crowley. Crowley over to Nicolau for Pembroke. Ball skips over to Saya. Saya with a couple of quick moves. Goes to center it. Off of the foot of Mitchelson. It'll be a corner for Pembroke. Saya stands over the ball. Looks like he's going to stay right over there. Going to play the ball with Gleason. Just outside of 2 minutes remaining, a scoreless draw. Third quarter. So Saya and Gleason. Saya rolls the ball over to Gleason. Gleason sends it back out to Goncalves. Goncalves turns. Now goes to center it. Turns again. Gets it back. Gleason, Toomey, Saya tries to fire. Ball ends up at the foot of Pino, sends it to midfield. Cody Holbert putting some pressure on there. Ball squirts all the way back down. It's Saya with the ball at his feet. Tries to send the ball into the corner, into the box. He got a shot. Gleason just didn't get everything on it. Ball squirted to the right of Jack Price. It was a great opportunity for Pembroke. It's going to be a goal kick for Marshfield. We're inside of 2 minutes now. Tracy with the ball, being pursued there, sends it over to Mitchelson. Mitchelson.
Well done, mate. 2 minutes, boys.
So we're going to have Marshfield kick in here in their own territory. Let's say we've got about a minute left in this third quarter. Ball's in. Blocked there by Vega. Comes out. It's Tracy with it from Marshfield. Takes a look up, gets it to Pina. Pina has the ball taken off of his foot by Crowley. Crowley reverses it, sends it. Mitchelson takes it from Marshfield. At midfield takes a step around. Has it taken away by Saya. Tracy just toes it away from him. Dances along the sideline. Gets it, plays it off of Nicolau. These are going to be the last couple of seconds of this third quarter. I'd expect a whistle at any time now. Tracy rolls it in, sends it to Mitchelson. Ball goes to midfield. Played in. That's going to do it for the third quarter. So some tense moments there both ways. A couple of opportunities. Goaltenders standing strong, and a 0-0 draw. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Just going to have to see who blinks first. And if we have no score, we'll play on and have penalties. So, but we've got a little bit of time before we have to think about that. So, got 20 minutes left to play here of a 0-0 draw. Definitely some tense moments. Got to compliment some of the folks who have stepped in the absence of Owen Madden. Marshfield down one of their defensive generals, who's not playing today, and has been replaced very nicely by the Marshfield defense, who've just backed each other up with Garneau and Mitchelson. Burress has played some quality minutes. Ryan Tracy's been forced to play a lot of minutes here. Everybody holding together, but they definitely missed the smooth play of Madden back there. Will Garneau always steady back there, but this is a test for sure. Jack Price always strong in net. Pembroke regrouping across field here. Definitely we're putting some pressure on as the quarter wore on. So we'll see what happens in the fourth quarter here. This is what we'd expect when you get the #1 seed against the #2 seed. Not a lot separates these two. So they'll switch ends and we'll get ready to start up here. For Marshfield, it's going to be Baressa, Holbert, Logan Burns, Ryan Tracy, Loria, Cooley, Mitchelson, Luke Toomey, Jack Price back, heading back to his net for Pembroke. We got Sullivan, Crowley, Dobrowski, Vega, Saya, Nicola, Steele, Goncalves, and Bartolotti. And back in the net, we have Wesperado. So 20 minutes to decide this one. Pembroke starts with the ball. Pembroke in white, Marshfield in black. Fourth quarter action underway. Saya with the ball. Saya bringing the ball with a head of steam. Looking to do it himself. Brings it deep into the box. He sends it in low, and Jack Price just reaches down and stops it. But that's the Luke Saya that we've been talking about all game. 18 goals, 17 goals on the season, 18 goals last year. No lack of production from Luke Saya. That was the first time we've really seen anything dangerous from him today. He brought it down. Jack Price brought that save together. Now down the other end, Parado, every bit is equal, sends the ball out to Bartolotti. Ball's taken away by Loria momentarily. Now Saya with the ball again, has it taken away by Brian Baressa. Now Loria looking to settle. Sends it up, he's trying to get it to Loria. Got a gold kick.
Get your shape, Colby! Lukey, get your shape! Here we go, Black!
The winner of this game moves directly to the semifinals. The loser goes into a loser's bracket. Continues to play, but
Get it, Black!
certainly want to be the winner of this one. Parado sends the ball up to midfield. Cooley rises there. Ball comes out to Toomey. Toomey has it taken away nicely by Crowley. Crowley with a quick pass over to Sullivan. Sullivan looking to send it to Vega. Vega wide towards the top of the box, sends it in with a right cross. It's blocked there by Tracy. Ball still standing outside of the box. It's Vega. Vega has it taken away. Mitchelson sends it up the side. Couldn't connect with Cooley. It was Cooley and Mitchelson who were able to stop that offensive chance from Pembroke. Ball's going to be played in by Nicola. Nicola sends it in. Dobrowski back to Nicola. Nicola has it taken away there. Here's Toomey. Toomey gets it to Pina. Pina quickly defended there by Crowley. Ball runs to Goncalves. Comes back into Sullivan, who gets it down. to Dobrowski. Get an offside call there, just by a hair. It was Vega who was just offside. It's going to be Ryan, Tracy, and Garneau. Garneau to Tracy. Tracy hits the ball up high in the air with 3 minutes into play here in the fourth quarter. Shoulder play there by Toomey. See what the call is going to be. It's going to be a Marshfield kick in deep in Pembroke territory. No? It's going to be Cooley. Cooley's going to need somebody to send it to. It's going to come all the way back to Mitchelson. Mitchelson now takes a look, sends it back to Ryan Tracy. Tracy calmly sends it towards the box, hoping to find Laurie. Laurie brings it down. It's Baressa. Baressa has it taken away there by Goncalves. Goncalves sends it up the side. It's played there by Dobrowski. Ball's up for grabs. Crowley steps in. Sends it Baressa with a right foot. Cooley now being pursued there by Dobrowski. They've been battling all day. Ball goes out of bounds. Pembroke kick in. 4 minutes played here in the fourth quarter. A nothing draw in the Patriot League Cup tourney. Nicolau with the ball for Pembroke. Ball gets sent into the box. Danger there. It's going to squirt out, and it's Logan Burns who sends it away, but it's still on the feet of Pembroke. Ball comes in. It's Goncalves. Goncalves has it taken away briefly, but Crowley recovers. Gets it over to Nicolau. Nicolau taking a look. Moves right into the box, steps in, has it picked away really nicely by Jack Mitchelson. Ball out of bounds. A couple of substitutions waiting to come in from Marshfield. It's going to be Evans and Bilodeau. But for now, the ball goes in. It's played off of Pina. Blocks the ball. Still in play. Ball goes up into the air, into the box. Jack Price jumps up, brings it down with two hands. So just inside of 15 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. It's Toomey from Marshfield. Sends it back to Cooley with a big right foot. Sends it down into Pembroke territory. Played there. Bartolotti sends it up. Ball's in midfield. It's Saya with the ball. Dangerous. Steps around Garneau. Stumbles and falls. It's going to be a goal kick. Substitutions, as mentioned. Matt Bilodeau into the game. Liam Evans in. It's going to be Toomey coming out. And Loria. Good minutes for both of them. Nice round of applause from the crowd here. Good sized crowd down here at Anderson Field. Both inside and out, people looking in the gates. Good atmosphere, playoff atmosphere as it should be. Bilodeau now battling. Comes away with it, has it picked away. Danger there. Goncalves just came and won himself a corner. Goncalves saw an opportunity, ran along, created some contact, played the ball off of the Marshfield defender, earned himself a corner. It's Saya standing over the ball with Goncalves. Mentioned earlier, Charlie Goncalves drawing the praise of his coach, saying he's a much improved player. It's Saya with the ball. Big right foot into the box. It goes all the way through and skips out of bounds.
Straight over and out.
They're saying that ball hit a Marshfield defender. Great save by Jack Price. Vega and Sullivan were putting on some pressure for Pembroke. Pembroke's got some good pressure going on here. Tracy sends the ball up to midfield. Played down by Cody Holbert to Pina. Pina settles. Crafty sends it to the middle. Here comes Logan Burns, kind of overruns the ball. We're at midfield now. There's Sullivan. Sullivan gets it to Saya, who's pursued by Garneau. Some contact there. Goncalves with a head of steam again. Is it taken away by Cody Holbert? Gonna kick in for Pembroke. Bartolotti sends it into the box. It's deep. They scream for a handball there. Christie couldn't bring it down. Ball gets thrown out by Jack Price, but goes right beyond his defender. Nikolov stands over the ball with Crowley. Crowley has the ball with the right foot. Taking a look. He's pursued there by Hamilton. Ball's loose. We got a goal. Big goal for Christie. John Christie fed off of a misplay in the Marshfield end, poked it home. So it is Pembroke who draws first blood here. So 11 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game. Goal scorer again is John Christie, one of the captains. He's a senior. Standing in the right spot. Pembroke had been putting on a lot of pressure. Eventually, Marshfield caved in. So 1-0 in favor of the Titans. It'll be a tense 11 minutes remaining in this game. Winner moves to the semifinals. Ball's going to be played in by Goncalves. Bartolotti sends it up to midfield with the Marshfield kick in. Baressa is going to play it to Garneau. Garneau sends it in with the right foot. Ends up on the foot of Loria. Loria to Pina. Ooh, just couldn't connect with Pina. Saya for Pembroke. Settles and has the ball taken away by Bilodeau. Bilodeau with the ball. Takes a look. Plays it off the Pembroke defender who sends it out of bounds. It'll be Marshfield kick in. It'll be Baressa. Baressa's going to play it to Cooley. Cooley sends it into the box. Looking to connect there. Oh, the ball's loose. Picked up by Parado. Parado sends away Vega. Vega trying to control on the fly here. Has it taken away by Mitchelson. Mitchelson pursuing the ball. He's got Vega with him. And they're going to call a push. So it'll be Marshfield ball here. Just under 10 minutes remain in the game. Marshfield trails 1-0. Something we haven't had to say a lot of here this year, but Pembroke has taken the lead midway through this fourth quarter on a goal from Christie. And a ball taken away there by Sullivan. Sullivan finds Saya. Saya sends it up and over. Saya was running across town here, cut through, got a right foot on it. Probably would like to have that one back. Sailed high and wide. Jack Price with the ball. Ryan Tracy gets it to Cooley. Cooley sends it to midfield. Bilodeau under it. Brings it down with the right foot to Baressa. Baressa looks, pursued, sends it up. Couldn't connect with Pina. It's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick for Pembroke. Inside of 9 minutes now. 8 minutes and 45 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. 1-0 lead for Pembroke. Wes Parado having a nice day in net for Pembroke. He's going to send it away. Holbert brings it down. Ball temporarily. Goncalves, Holbert, battle. Battle of number 11s on the other side. Sullivan gets involved. Holbert comes away with it, gets it to Bilodeau. Bilodeau looks. Plays it off of Crowley. It'll be a kick in for Marshfield. Good substitutions coming in. It'll be Luke Toomey coming in for Brian Baressa. Solid minutes for Brian Baressa today. Toomey comes in for him. And Toomey's going to jump right in and inbound this ball to, he's going to kick it into Cooley. Cooley with the right foot has it blocked by Saya. Now ball goes into the box, brought down there by Bartolotti. Bartolotti sends it out to midfield, it goes out of bounds. Pembroke right now content to send the ball out of bounds and take a few ticks off the clock. Here's Garneau. Garneau brings it to midfield, steps around one, sends it over. Cooley. Ball's in from Marshfield about halfway down in the Pembroke zone. It's Cooley. Cooley sends it over to Toomey. Looking for a handball there. Doesn't get it. Ball sent all the way down. Bilodeau pursues it, rolls over the line. It'll be kicking for Marshfield. It's an appeal for a handball back in the Pembroke end, but to no avail. Garneau sends it now. Gets to midfield. Holbert, ball bounces free. Big right foot. Opportunistic kick there from Gleason. Goes by Jack Price up and over the net. Price has got a goal kick here. 6.5 minutes remain in this one. Marshfield trailing 1-0 to Pembroke on a goal scored about 10 minutes into this fourth quarter by Christie. John Christie with the goal. Ball comes back to Tracy. Tracy gets it to Cooley. Cooley overplay, comes back here, ball's loose. Cooley battling. The battle with Gleason. Cooley comes away with the call from the official. Good little battle there. Both battling for it. It's going to be Ryan Tracy with his right foot, ready to send it up. Gets it down. Liam Evans couldn't connect with it. Logan Burns trying to make it happen. It's going to be looks like a goal kick for Pembroke. 5.5 minutes remain here. Marshfield needs to get an equalizer or they'll move into the loser's bracket. Right now, as it stands, Pembroke would move on to the semifinals if they can hold on to this 1-0 lead. Westborough sends it to midfield. Shouldered there by Holbert. Kicked in by Gleason. Well, kind of betwixt and between there. Ball's loose, dangerous. Cooley gets his body in front of it. Garneau tries to send it away. It gets right to Saya. Saya's dangerous. He's got the ball at the top of the box. Has it taken away by Garneau. Garneau picked him clean there. Toomey. Back to Tracy. Tracy sends it wide now to Mitchelson. Mitchelson with a man on. Gets it over to Evans. Evans turns. Ball taken away by Gleason. Gleason looking for Saya. Matt Bilodeau just stepped up and took it away. Gets it through midfield to Laurie. A little heavy there. We got a foul called. Holbert went down. Call goes against Pembroke. Got Cooley and Pena standing over the ball, just inside of 4 minutes remain here, plus any time that the referee adds. So Cooley looks to be the man to take it. Get the officials' time here. The officials are stopping the clock because they want to spread the Pembroke wall out a little bit. So it's Cooley. Cooley stands over the ball. Right foot, low, oh, just right through the box. Ball ends up to the right of the goaltender, Westborough. Goes out of bounds, it'll be a goal kick. Substitution for Marshfield. Into the game comes James Campbell. Campbell comes in for Holbert. Cody Holbert has been everywhere today, giving it all he's got. Up and down and all around. So Peroto with the ball. Sends it forward. Just under 3 minutes remain here in a 1-0 game in favor of Pembroke. Tracy being pursued there by Dobrowski. Dobrowski comes away with it. Dobrowski looking to center. Ball comes forward to Cooley. Cooley steps over it. Comes away with it. Nicely done by Harry Cooley, and then physical play from Cooley. Cooley plays it into Tracy. Tracy with the right foot to Pina. Pina brings it down. He's got a man on. Now 2. Back to Cooley. Cooley. Call goes against Pembroke. Just outside of 2 minutes remain. And a yellow card. It's been assessed to Dobrowski. Into the game comes Vega. Vega's going to replace Dobrowski. Bryce Vega into the game. Clock stopped at 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Referee puts that into his book. Cooley standing over the ball with Tracy. It's going to be Cooley who'll take it. Cooley now sends the ball in, up high. Comes all the way down, goes off of the Pembroke defender, rolls out of bounds. It'll be a corner for Marshfield now. Jack Mitchelson stands down. Oh, let's check that. Liam Evans. And it's Burns who sends it in. Ball comes down, sent away by Gleason. Comes back to Cooley. Sends a big left foot that's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Pembroke. So we're inside of 2 minutes remaining here. Some desperate times.
I start the clock. Second ball to the corner. To the corner. I close it down. Pressure.
Ball's in by Peroto. Sends it to midfield. Comes down. Gleason battling with Cooley. Sullivan tried to play that ball. It's going to be Marshfield ball. They've got to be quick. Times are wasted. Cooley sends it down. Looking to find Burns. Burns brings it down in the box. Ball sent away nicely by Gleason and Vega. Price for Marshfield. The goaltender sends it up. The foul there on Harry Cooley against Gleason.
Look, I'm blowing the whistle right now.
Very late. Crowley from Pembroke about to send the ball across midfield. They're going to take some time off the clock and secure this win. This is Goncalves now. Goncalves brings it top of the box, sends it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. This might be the last gasp for the Rams. Time is wasting. It's Evans. Evans trying to move the ball to midfield, steps around. Just taken away by Sullivan. Vega. Now Cooley drops Vega with an elbow. That's a call. That's a foul that's going to be called on Cooley all day long. So we're late stages here. Pembroke about to kick the ball in. That might be all it will take now to blow the whistle to end this one. Ball's played in by Crowley. Crowley looking to waste time, plays it off of Cooley. official checking his watch. That's the game. Pembroke has moved on. Big win for the Titans. 1-0 over the Rams. Goal scorer was John Christie about halfway through this fourth quarter. That's the difference in this one. They'll move on to the semifinals of the Patriot League Cup. Marshfield will move into the losers bracket. Thank you for joining us today. I'd like to thank my cameraman, Dylan. We'll be back here. Thanks for tuning in. David Snow signing off. Final score, Pembroke 1. The Rams at Marshfield 0.